freeze! Hands where I can see them now! Wait, that's not possible! Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Attribute Training. Today we're going to be focusing on Muay Thai. Bob. I don't know what I'm doing. Today we're going to focus on Muay Thai, so you can expect to do a lot of elbows, knees, punches, and round kicks. Now, you only have 10 seconds to warm up while some weird stuff happens. When I'm doing my elbows, I want to make sure that I'm hitting with the largest bone in my arm. This is called the ulnar bone. I twist my hips side to side, and if you're looking for a little bit of extra fanciness, you can relax your wrist so more bone is exposed. My cover hand is going to be up in a different fashion above my head, because odds are if I can elbow them, they can elbow me. What a concept. Unless, of course, you're sparring Bob. Then you're safe. My knees, I need to make sure that I'm hitting with the upper part of the patella bone. That's essentially the kneecap. Not directly underneath the kneecap, that's going to hurt. Right on top of the kneecap, so that's the bony surface of my knee making contact. Extend your hips forward, keep your cover hands up just like you do on your elbows. If you're feeling fancy, when you're doing your front knee, add a switching of your foot. So momentarily, your front foot becomes your back foot before you switch. Keep your feet on railroad tracks when you're doing this good luck. Elbow striders, go! Change it to high knees. Dance like a chicken. Now we're gonna make small combinations of two, utilizing your knees and elbows. Round number one, I hope he's not too broken. His elbow. Simple. You're gonna shuffle it. Front elbow, back elbow. Shuffle out. Easy enough. Don't forget to shuffle in a little extra far because you're going into that fancy elbow range. Keep your cover hands up by your head like you're constantly adjusting your hat on a windy day. Make contact with the ulnar bone. Don't hit the funny bone. Nothing funny about it. Now we're simply going to go front knee, back knee. But first, Techno Bomb wants you to see something. I don't know if that was cool or disturbing. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to shuffle in. I'm going to lift my front knee up, place it down, hit with the back knee. But when I add the switch, as I do the switch, that's when I close the gap. If you got a Wave Master at home, bash that baby into your knees repeatedly. It's so satisfying. Now we're going to alternate legs to hands. We're going to do switch knee, back elbow, opposites attract. There's no Wave Master. Look over there. This is much better. I'm going to do my switch knee with my left knee. As I plant forward, I'm going to be in elbow range for that right hand. Very powerful move with this one, so don't break anything or anybody. Unless you want to. Are your feet crisscrossing when you're shuffling out? It's a good question. Look down, people. I'm such a child. I'm an accident waiting to happen. You can't control me. Next one's a little strange. Back knee, front elbow. This is for super close quarters combat range mode. Right knee does the knee. I plant back, pivot my hips, and I do the elbow. Theoretically, this is all done in elbow and knee range. Make sure after I knee, that foot plants back where it came from. I shift my hips and my front knee comes off the ground, almost like a running stance the opposite direction, as I throw that elbow. We're going to take that same combo and just reverse it. Now I'm going to do front elbow, back knee. Same rules apply with the knees and the pivots and all that good stuff. Left hand does the elbow as left heel comes off the ground. I pivot back towards the pad so I can lunge forward and go crazy flying attack mode on that back knee. This last one's my personal favorite, Bob. It's going to be a back elbow switch knee. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Yep, and because it's my favorite, we're going to beat the living snot out of Bob here. What? Let's do it. Right hand does the elbow. My left foot steps back as my feet switch. Then I have a powerful loaded up knee with the left knee. Ow! Ooh! Blah! Blarg! Ooh! I think I peed a little. Suck it up. You're just a dummy. Moving on though, we're gonna take those elbows and convert them into punches. We're gonna take those knees and convert them into kicks using the same small combinations that we made earlier. We're gonna move pretty quickly through these combinations because one, I think you got them. Two, I'll let you get back on with your day. But just in case we forgot some of the attributes of our punches and kicks, I'm gonna send you to go over those details with an overly caffeinated wrenching. Remember, on my jabs and my crosses, I'm gonna shuffle in. I wanna make sure I'm making contact with those two big knuckles. As I shuffle in, I make sure my chin is down. I have that full wrist rotation, full hip rotation. My back heel should be off the ground. And then I gotta shuffle out of range and I'm done. BAM! And now about the round kicks. Crazy, woo, powerful round kick. I gotta make sure that I have a couple of different things. I wanna make sure my non-kicking leg is gonna pivot away from the center of my line. I'm gonna make sure my knee points at the target, making sure my toes are pointed like a ballerina of doom. I kick out and back, and then I set it down, making sure I make contact with the shin. Of course, my cover hand's up for the entire time. Did you get that? Man, that was frightening. Let's see if we can put these combinations to use. Hope you got all that. Simple front punch, back punch, also known as a jab cross. Shuffle forward, punch with the big knuckles, keep your chin tucked down, shuffle out of range. On the switch round and back round, make sure my non-kicking leg pivots away from the target, kicking with my shin. If you're gonna do the switch on the round kick, do it the same way you did the switch knee. Front leg moves first, into the back position. Back leg round kick into a jab. This one's a little weird. Do the same pivot, back leg round kick, but make sure you plant back so you end up in punching range. Your hips should naturally rotate to extend that front hand out. Start slow, then develop power from there. Switch round cross. Plant forward on your left round kick, and as you're planting down, use that marriage of gravity sink into a nice low back punch. This works better when the target responds to the round kick. So remember, punching a wave master or a wall might not deliver the best results in terms of range, though you shouldn't be punching walls anyway. Silly. A great Taekwondo point sparring combination, a back punch front round. Fully extend the back punch with your right hand, lean backwards away as you pivot, and kick with the front leg. And a great MMA special to take us home. Front punch, straight into the back leg ground kick. I personally like taking this one and hacking downwards on the leg at a downward 45 as opposed to going straight ahead. You can do whatever you like though. You feel? I think you guys did so cool today. But all joking aside, I really appreciate you tuning in for today's episode of Attribute Training, guys. Stay safe out there. We'll be in touch soon, Dojo streamers. Sidekick of victory! Bye! See you next week, dude.